One day, we never last alone. Now we live in happiness. No place like home. Just now we know the land. Now we wandering on for building strength. Being a young people, now we no more go make ya.
Now we no more go make ya. Now we no more go make it. Now we no more they make salon. Now we no more nobody else. If we not try for make salon, then now we get for left there. Nobody not get for go make salon for we. Now we self for maker. Lady Felicia, thank you for this song. At least if we stand hard, we go able conquer, we go able move forward. Not to one man fet. Now we all fet. Now we all for fet.
One day, I say things will better one day.
The Lion Mountains. We still get them, we still get the Lion Mountains, or something else don't happen to the lion. The lion don't hide. Paradise. Tribalism. Oh, 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 oh. Today we don't 63 years since we free from the colonial masters. We don't 63 years today, but we go ask now. Wait, how far we don't go? Wait till we don't do for our country as individuals. We know they ask about groups or this. We they ask for individuals, communities. Wait till we don't do. When we talk about nature, we talk about natural disasters. Wait till we don't do. When we talk about agriculture, wait till we don't do. Waiting are the things that we don't do. As Australians, wait till we don't do. Today, the 63th anniversary. To the observant today, waiting we don't do as Australians them. And they can teach today small thing about disaster. Waiting at the questions the way we get for ask about natural disasters. When we talk about flooding, fire disaster, mudslide, as we don't experience all them things there, and they can talk about the small today. Freedom means prosperity, not to backward, not to backwardness. If we check inside nature today, the kind way we don't massacre the natural resources, we will get the trees, we will get the way we don't allow fire for burn all side. Plenty. We don't 63 years. Waiting we don't do as Australians. The waiting we don't do. So we need for do something. We need for do something at community level, individual. This not to time for say for begin blame person. We self let we ask ourselves what we don't do for the nation as Australians then. Now we for build and not to. Now they can play another song back where they tell me about waiting Mama Salome. Where they see the country as we mama, we country as a mama, just like how we value we mama then. Now Lady Felicia back sing the same song. So let we listen as small and let we relate unto a country. Because if we take a look at how we dey address the country, we dey say Mama Salome. But we really dey care about Salome like how we suppose for care for am, how they care about we mama dem, we biological mama dem. We dey care about Salome. You no go know for say salon na mama for we, na one wey be say e don take care of you from childhood to the level wey we dey so till the pass wey go don travel na other man country. Dem begin treat you some kind way wey no fit. Let me play song wey Lady Felicia sing concerning but mama, then let we link am up to nature, then let we see how e go fit. Show me love, show me love, show me love, love, love. Mm. Let we link this to we nation as a mama for we. All two wey dey use na the land na im dey produce am for we. All two wey dey use na nature dey produce am for we. Why we dey careless with country? Why we dey careless with communities dem? We dey see things dem dey happen, fire disasters everywhere. Dem dey cut stick dem everywhere. But nobody no dey come up for say, oh, let we try for stop this or replace wetin we don dey use. At the end of the day, na we dey suffer. We no go able pay back salon as a land. And let we know for say God sef go into covenant with the land for produce for mankind. But we no for misuse am. Today dey 63 years after we don gain independence, wetin we don do for protect we land? We like we country? Eh? We like we country? Salon dey pango. Just like wey dem dey say, like wey e dey say now so na the music say mama dey pandai. You know all this stuff. The country dey pandai, we mama salon dey pandai small small at community level. We no go able pay back salon. The only way na for make we protect the natural resources, the trees, the water side dem wey we get. How we go protect them so that this water will continue for supply? This water will continue for supply water for we plant them, so we plant them go able to produce for we. Wetin are the likeness wey don give to mama salon? Wetin are the likeness? Show me love, show me love, show me love, love, love.
Especially that's to all with precious mama them na salon. Especially with mama them na.
All right. Let we come to the program proper. Wetin me dey about today, the beauty of nature. The beauty of nature. How far we don go, Sierra Leoneans. How far we don go. Today we dey celebrate the 63 anniversary since we gain independence. All the one dem wey be say dem been born at that time dey, na old age dem don approach, so many don die, some still dey alive on the struggle. So how far? Let we ask ourselves this question: how far we don protect we communities dem, we surroundings dem, we environment? How far we don protect them? We don experience a lot of things, natural disasters like flooding, like mudslide, like fire disasters. We don experience that. And I also observed, based on findings wey I do on in the internet, in connection to data being retrieved from satellite recordings about fire business na salon, e dey increase every year. Since after the war, the rebel war, the civil war, fire disaster dey increase every year, wey be say na the wildland fires. Okay, me no dey talk about like fires wey dey happen inside the tunnel. No to down there me dey talk about na the wild land fires wey dey happen na the bush dem. How far we don go for protect we lands? How far we don go for make sure say we lands dem safe from wildland fires. Den also for we own sef we own lives, how far we don go for make sure say we put things in place for protect we sef. Make we no just go live na a place wey be say e prone to fire o, e no prone to fire o. Even if other disaster dem dey occur every year o, we no wan know. Wetin we wan do no more, we don get place for sidon. Like na Freetown so, plenty things dey happen na the hills, na the peninsula hills. Instead of we protect dey, wetin we dey do? I dey find side for build. And at the end of the day, when we suppress nature pass mark through flooding, through water wey dey accumulate under the soil, and e no get passage for side for pass, we can experience mudslide. And let we know for say in any mountain there are rocks. Rocks dem dey underneath it. So like if una go build the normal, no way no dey for at least control the water, for allow the water for make it pass freely. No way no dey for make we plant trees dem for make sure say all side strong, the roots dey able support the soil for make it stay firm. So at the end of the day, we dey endanger our lives. At the end of the day, we dey misuse wetin nature give we as gift, wetin mama salon give we as gift, we dey misuse am. So let we move forward. So the first one na about flooding, flood prone areas. Wetin na the question dey wey we for ask we sef as Sierra Leoneans dem? Wetin are the questions? We get questions wey we for ask we sef. If really we plan good but we nation, if really we plan good but we country, today the 63 anniversary we dey celebrate am. How far? Huh? Ask yourself, how far? Although outside me dey now, e don pass the time, but for Sierra Leone, we still dey inside the anniversary celebration. So how far? How far we don go for protect we environment? Now, let we come to the questions wey we for ask we sef as Sierra Leoneans dem. The number one question wey we for ask we sef most of the time if we move na any location wey be say water business, you dey find out say like you dey see say water business go cause trouble na this area, or water dey near you, river dey near you, stream dey near you, or a runway, water run dey near you. Ask yourself dem question there first. You say wetin na the history of the flooding of or water flow na this area? Ask the one dem wey dem dey around, how una bin see this place? This place can flood, this place can this, can that. Ask how the water business can tire. You forget answer to them to that question there. If you no wan fall a victim. And also ask if in case flooding happen if na side wey flooding for happen wey don get the confirmation, una get any alarm system na wey be say I highlight am because na salon I not sure. Like wey be say wey flooding wan happen, like alarm, dem dey put on alarm for make all man be alert for say the way rains dem dey come and we expect rains for come more heavy, and then the water level we expect am for come up, for alarm for make all man dey alert. So let we try for at least we all dey na dem zone dem dey. We try for find ways. Let we not just wait for government to start up things or to bring up ideas. We sef wey dey there na we for bring up the ideas and find solutions. We need for payback. We need for payback nature. If we live there, we dey survive the everything, we dey do everything. E no mean say because we na Sierra Leoneans we no get for care about wetin we dey. I mean who side we dey. We say we no get for care but we no wan know. We na Sierra Leoneans dem. Let we be careful. Then the number 3 question. If in case flooding happen na water overtake na water spread outside, simple exit, side wey I go able for run quick for make I go escape. And if you check sef some community dem na saloon, especially like see and the one that wey prone to flooding more, you can find out say the host dem choke in a way that you no go even able get road for pass. Some side sef pass through person veranda. So tell me wey flooding dey happen at dem side and dey die boku because no escape route no dey. Den the fourth question wey for ask you sef back say if any flooding assurance dey na dis country or na dis community wey be say like for instance if I wan come because like e common na the western world and na just dis I dey say I say sometimes we Africans and Sierra Leone wey I know we dey copy the bad things then we dey left for copy the good things. When you talk about insurance, like you insure your home against flooding wey you know for say under flooding prone dey, you can pay you money every month as an insurance. If in case flooding happen sef, dem go able help you for cover up the expenses for make e go come up back. Ask you sef if e don dey available na your community. Den how I go prepare me own house for po ten tial flooding? Na dis thing some people dem dey fail for know, Sierra Leoneans dem, for say when you talk about how dem call am, for prepare for some issues, na God normal, let we believe in God, let we believe in God. Let me tell you dis, certain things dem dey God don already tell you for say dis the po ten tial e dey 90% for make e happen. Den you still dey say let we believe in God. Which kind tempt wey dey tempt God? You know for say dis na fire, you put your hand, you say I no go roast because God dey. Which kind tempt wey dey tempt God? So let we know for say we for prepare ourselves. If we know for say we dey outside water e overflow during the rain season, and rain season dey come so bad, we no wan hear cry. Let we prepare this. We no wan hear for say again this person don die under because of flooding. Then the sixth question. So you dey ask yourself, na your community wey you find yourself outside you know for say flooding dey happen. You dey ask yourself, things dem dey wey available na the community for make we sef be prepared in case of any flooding wey dey at community level, not to a host no more. You don prepare for a host. Then the community now. Because if una no prepare una sef and get una sef alert, na problem. Because if you wan get alert, then the other hand then sit down maybe side wey water run wey suppose for clear, you wan no go able go clear there as a preparedness for wetin, for the flooding wey get for happen likely. Okay, you get for dey know this for say disaster wey don start na place. If una no do the right thing, e go continue for happen. And natural disaster, nature e no go dictate for am. Sometimes go tell for say today no dey pass na, but natural disaster wey ready for happen, e dey happen wusai e want and wusai e know for say like offend. And most of the time na wey offend. Like water dem so flooding, e dey happen most of the time wey block the runways. And wey water come e dey fend your road. So the number 7 question wey we for ask yourself, the number 7 question wey we for ask yourself, e say wetin are the step dem wey I for take for protect me family and me property wey I get na me house? Wetin are the step dem? You get to answer them question dem dey. That question dey get to answer am. Wetin na the step wey I for take for make sure say me family safe and me property dem safe during the time of flooding wey you expect for say flooding suppose to for happen. Then the number 8 question. We get flood response team na we community or emergency service wey we community don set. Na we the thing dey happen to, na we the thing dey affect. Let we not sit down say pass NGO come or government agency come for can set plans there for we. we wey dey think dey affect, let we set a sit down together, we the community members dem, we set plans. We dey even use dem plans dem, we go meet big man dem for say do ya una help on dis, we wan do dis, like dis drainage wey we find out say dis drainage na im dey block na. If we find out say okay, maybe the how dem call am, the other side, because water no dey control am, the other side maybe dem dey throway dirty na treat dey, una find way for block dat dirty dey, make the government or the leaders themselves na the community know for say not only we go throway water and dirty na the drainage dem, na from yanda e dey comot, una block am make dem see. So we get for prepare we sef for any disaster, po ten tial disaster like dis wey na flooding, wey be say na thing wey don common now, na freetom. E don common now, na most of the Makeni don begin affect dey back. Last year before last, plenty people experience that. Some people dem even lost property dem na dem shop dem. So let we know this for say dem question dia wey highlighted here, so we get for answer dem. If we no answer dem, it means we dey prepare ourselves for fall into troubles. The number 9 question na wey we need for answer na how frequent wey flooding dey happen na. How frequent? E can happen every day, every year. E can happen after maybe after every 1-2 years, or na every year e dey happen. And which month dem wey be say the flooding dem dey happen more, na which month dem? So we get for try for know this also. This na question dem we for answer in relation to flooding. So let we move to another topic wey na the question dem we suppose for answer back. Na that topic the way be say na this wetin living on hillsides, building or living on hillsides. You get 10 questions for answer. Then and on the flooding side, the last question why be say e dey only for who wey be say don't experience flooding. So e dey ask you sef now, after that flooding the way don pass, you don wetin you don do now for prepare yourself for the next, because you go expect the same scenario for happen. Okay, wetin you don do, like who say e be mistake, or who say una be mistake, wetin una been do wrong wey lead to dem thing dem dey wetin una been do. So all the aspects dem e get for try for know this and try for find ways. Then we talk about living on hillsides. You get questions also wey dey ask yourself, wey need for answer, and when you answer dem question dem dey, you safety dey wetin e dey at least more than 70% of your safety one. Wey answer dem question there. First, look at the slope of the hill. How steep, how high the hill dey. Wait, that hill, that side dey enough for make e support you house wey you wan go build there, the type of house wey you wan go build there. Ask yourself that question there. If the answer na no, not try that, not try how dem call am, not try try chance. Yeah, not try chance for say na this, na that, make I try no more, but na God dey kill, na God dey. Hey, God don already tell you who side you no for go and who side you for go. Then you wan try God for say God e dey protect me. You wan test God, right? Then na im dey lead to the bad disasters dem wey be say wey dey ready for happen. Hundreds of people dey die. Let we be careful. The second question wey if I ask yourself back, wait, natural drainage patterns dem dey na this side, yeah, where they can build, so na the hillside where they can build, so where they can live, so natural drainage patterns dem there. That na like wey talk about wey talk about the natural way of how they call am, water flow. Like mostly na im dey lead, as I talk am, na the side of the flooding wey the drainage systems dem poor, e lead to flooding. E can lead to for make the water overflow, go out of control, start for spoil properties and even damage make most communities dem lost their lives, dem people dem lives dem. So let we know this for say we get for note this. Okay, we get for answer this second question. The third question also we need for answer am. Wetin are the risk of landslide or erosion on the hillside? Wetin are the risk? wey begin say the dirty outside the water don begin go out small 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 small, wetin are the risk and how you go take prevent that? But some people dem bin left am, so you can see some foundation sef, the block wey dem bin wey be say na the middle block of the foundation don expose na do. People dem still no wan know, people dem dey live there, dem dey live there with confidence. Let we know for say we need for protect we sef, we need for answer dem question there. Den the number fourth question wey we for answer, local building codes dem dey or laws dem dey or regulations dem dey wey be say dey try for control the way and manner wey we dey build house dem na the hillside or na dis hillside Hausa don cancel, laws dem dey. But na the other side and the way be say people dem dey fail for how dem call am, for realize or for try for know for say before ever you dey build a house, especially na the cities, na the big towns, you need for how dem call am get a building permit. That mean say like they need for see you build you site and make sure say the site safe for you before ever you go ahead for build. But salon aya na the other side. Today the 63rd years, the 63 year of anniversary we dey celebrate am. We country don go 63 years wey we comot at the hands of wit man dem own control. But wetin we don do, but den thing dey wey I dey talk about so. Wetin we don do as community members dem, as community leaders dem, wetin we don do. Okay, the number 5 question na wey get for ask you sef, the design and the orientation of the building, wetin dat get for, wetin dat dey get for bring or come with in relation to wetin the stability or the strongness of the house na that side. Because when dey build house na a hillside, you no go build normal the house anyhow, any way you want am. You get for think about the stability of the house, you get for the think about how the house go map strong. Even if water dey come sef, the dirty dey sit down sef, you know for say wey heavy weight dey up, the dirty go must sit down. So like even if the dirty dey sit down sef, e no go affect you, you house. People dem no go pay at ten tion to that. Na im make wey dey see some house dem the wetin the wall dey begin crack because the foundation wetin don shift. The dirty don sit down one side, then the other side e high, then wetin go happen because of the weight, the foundation dey crack. So we get for know dis. If we forget for note that, we dey risk we lives dem. Number 6 question, wetin are the materials and the construction techniques wey good for that area there? Since na hillside, you get for think about the materials dem, the building materials dem wey go use and the kind technique wey dey use for build na that area there. Hillside for build there e very dangerous, and therefore you get for know, you get for pay keen at ten tion to that, because the slightest mistake you do, you go risk yourself or risk you pikin dem lives dem. Sometimes at the time you go be free, but after wey you don die, the house don old, then na e can collapse, e kill you pikin dem or e grand pikin dem. So you get for note dis, wetin are the building techniques and materials wey for use. Number 7 question wey for ask yourself before ever you put house na that area there. Think about the environmental consideration in terms of building house on hillside. Wetin are the environmental impact of wetin you go do so, the house wey dey go build. Like for instance, I watch one video wey Freetown City Council dem dey try for clean areas, dem dey appoint even the hillside, how people dem don build the wey no dey for make people dem go there sef for go collect the dirty, wey dey ready dem to get the dirty na the water side, the water run send the water out and down. All dis na because of we fail for answer dem question there. Who for build, how for build am, and how for put the waterways dem. Dis not to government thing, dis na thing wey be say na for you wey dey live there, na una sef. At least each area get leaders, dem get chiefs, dem get landowners, Eh? Section chiefs dem dey na almost all side. Section chiefs dem dey, paramount chiefs dem dey wey dey govern the areas wey dem dey sign palm land plans dem. Why we no for take responsibility for we sef and take the roles na we hands? Pass we dey wait, e say pass minister of lands can tell me for say I no for build am. And most of the time if the minister of how dem call am, of lands, housing and planning go sef, e say dis one who say build so we dey can't stop you o, na problem. E go begin count issue, e go begin count problems. People dem go begin say dis e dey bluff now sef, e dey make now sef, e dey dis now sef. E no know for say na for your safety. Let we sef take up the responsibility. Let we not put am at the hand again. Make we no say again na minister of lands and housing and how dem call am, like that. We no need for wait for them. We set we own planning. Let we make sure say we protect we lives. Number 8 question we for ask we sef, we need for answer before we build na a hillside. Think about wetin? Access to the property. Access to the property, that na access to your house, access road. Now sef, like for instance even Makeni, plenty people dem dey build land, dem no wan know about access road. Dem no even want for know if access road dey or not. If any issue happen there sef, fire happen there sef for dis, e go be very difficult for make you go able fight that disaster dey. How far we don go? Today the 63 years we don spend as free people dem, wey we free for make decision for we sef. As community members, how far we don go? Number 9 question we for ask we sef before we build na a hillside. Dis house wey I dey can build, e dey at risk of flooding or water run? Who say I can build am, water dey flow dey fast fast, sometimes who say I go build na side wey water dey run. I dey na im make na cement I dey use for build dis that. Cement strong tey e no strong for water. You dey see water dey bend iron, e dey broke iron. Wey water don tower fine fine one, unless sef na dem say na iron dem use so for build the house, e dey broke am. Pass now cement. People dem dey make that risk there. I dey put cement. How Alex sef e put cement. Sometimes na for that 1 year I dey normal, 2 year. Tey e dey say then 5 years, the cement don weak, the power don go. Wey see flood come or water come with im weight, na weep e don weep e also. At that time dey, the one wey dem dey at risk. So know who side you dey live and who side you dey build na hillside. Understand this. Which kind risk wey go put your house into. Then the number 10 wey na the last question na in terms of you wey don experience am now or you wey no experience am yet. Wetin are the steps dem for make sure say your house get im own protection for a very long time? Wetin are the step dem wey for take? Wetin are the foundation structure wey for make sure say e dey in place before ever you dey think you how dem call am, you dey build the house dey for make sure say your house dey protected for the time of stay. That is for a long time. No to just you go build normal, you say make dem say normal for say I get house. So you get for be careful. Let we protect, let we try for live with nature in harmony. Let we not just offend nature like that. We go build house anyhow, anyway, without even considering wetin are the impact, the soil type, the kind dirty wey e dey now, how deep e dey. Maybe e no too deep sef, wey e go small na rock there e dey meet. Then dem can suspend that house dey na there rocks dem dey. In the long run, the water don sidon, e no see side for pass. E begin dig underground wey still make flush e dey flush that dirty dey so with your house wey don suffer for how many years. and then also you life, you families wey don suffer for bring together for how many years, you then just water just can flush and e just is, let me say 1 hour or seconds. So let we know the step we for take. Then you wey don experience mudslide, you wey don experience how dem call am, stone run down na you house, you wey don experience dirty or water destroy you house because you live na hillside, wetin you don do? Since dat time dey, wetin you don do for make sure say you place safe? Wetin you don do? Ask yourself dat question. We for question we sef today, since na we anniversary, we for question we sef, we for ask we sef wetin we don do based on wetin we dey experience. You know say pipu dem good at blaming dat government dis, but let me tell you dis, like wey you wey dey experience disaster na you place, you get councillor not to so, you get minister not to so, you get honourable not to so, you get chief, you get youth leaders, you get how dem call am, section chief, you get paramount chief wey dey cover you, wey dey cover your area, or you get other leaders there wey dey cover your area. Wetin dem leaders there, wetin una don do together with dem leaders there for make sure say una put things in place? Let me tell you for say stranger no go ever go na your house go begin tell you wetin for feed you pikin dem with. Stranger no go just go enter na your house begin direct tell you for say the life wey dey live so e no fine. Na you get for make your life good. If you think say na your house you no able handle your problem for yourself, then you can call stranger, you can invite person. Do you can help me talk? Do you can help me talk? Do you can help me talk to this? Do you can, even case before ever outsider intervene come inside, na where you call am. So na it like community problems. Na you get for identify your problem, una start for put things in place. If you go for go talk case sef with anybody, dem go tell you for say this we don try for talk to am. One person go must tell you say we don try for settle this but we no able. So na that time they go invite person. But if you check most communities, these things wey dey happen, na dem dey cause the problem, then dem no dey find solution for solve am. Then they want extra person or outsider or government for just sit down say make we go under. Let me tell you now for say no to, let me say president for instance, no to president get for move all side of the nation. Now una leaders dem need for take their responsibilities dem very serious. Nothing no dey way the president dey do wey dem no understand of. Let me tell you for say most leaders, we community leaders, and dey cause this trouble, dem too selfish. So we self dey give the backup when e come into how dem call am, wetin, when e come into wey dem say for selection of leaders or appointment of leaders or elections, na we self back the map before dem. Wey dem ready, dem hide power we. Then wey dem hide power na una self back. After all back, e dey see back whether dey go to my back. After wey dem don get am small thing, say go talk for me, e go to my back, e dey talk. How the problem now will continue? How far we don go? 63 years after we don free, we free back. We free? We really willing for free we sef? Let me tell you for say the enemy no go ever free you. One trick wey you need for know, the enemy no go ever free you if you not ready for free yourself. The enemy no go ever free you if you not ready for free yourself. Na you get for free yourself. The enemy can even free you, then you can feel how dem call am, feel say back you still dey under the enemy. If you not be willing, you not ready for free yourself yet, you dey still feel say you dey under the enemy. You not ready. You not ready for face the reality. We need for face the reality now with communities then. Sometimes wey development can na we sef dey spoil am back. Wey project program can for say let we do this, let we do that, na we sef dey spoil am back. Whether dey throway dirty na treat na we. Whether dey cut cable na we. Na whether dey cut pipe na we. Whether dey broke domot for go thief person im property na shop na we. Why we no go solve the problem? We know them. We know the one dem wey dey do the trouble. Like Trade no more for kush, we know them. So like na im turn like this nature. Whether dey go cut thick na bush wey dey cause disaster, whether dey go put fire na bush wey dey cause, na we know we sef. Then we dey try for solve the problem. Let we move ahead. Let we go to the next point, to the next side. This now na about fire. Fire disasters management. Wildland fire. Listen, me no dey talk about fire na wey na EDSA fire or fire wey happen na city wey na EDSA trouble down there. Me dey purely talk on nature. Okay? Me dey talk on nature, natural resources. No to natural resources wey dey underground, because right now as I always talk about natural resources, dem we begin think about diamond, gold or so. Me dey talk about wetin? Me dey talk about trees, you talk about water, you talk about the land itself. Yeah? So like this fire disaster don come on back now, e don come on asylum. Since 2000, fire in the since according to the find the wey I do, since 2012 to 2003 na im fire disaster business, fire occurrence increase sharply from hundreds to thousands. Some even increased, some regions, because I do am by region, some regions even increase from less than 100 to 1,000. From that time, the fire occurrence just continue for fluctuate. E dey increase, reduce, increase, but e no ever go below 1,000 again. Wey be say na the one wey be say e get 90%, 90 to 100% correct. That is the confidence level of that disaster for say that prediction, and up to 90 to 100%. Less than 90 I no count am. If you count am, we dey about like then around 10,000, 15,000 of fire occurrences. Let we know wetin we for do. Na the question dem this one for ask we sef. Wetin na the history of wildland fires in the area wey I don go fend me sef? Wetin na the history of fires? How frequent e dey happen? The number 2 question wey for ask we sef, if the fire happen na how me go able escape? Which route wey I go take for make problem no go happen to me? Then the next thing is, who side the local department dey for fire business na this community wey I don go fend me sef? Who side the local department? That na the community itself for get a department wey dey deal with fire, wey dey talk about fire. For get a side, a team, 1, 2, 3 people dem wey at least dey do surveillance, dey monitor fire business. Who side that department dey na in case of any trouble, I go able know who side for run and call for help. Then we look at, we get materials dem or organization dem wey focus on wildfires na this we area. Ask yourself back, wey na the number 4 question there. You get for ask yourself, if we get materials dem na this we community or agencies dem wey dey focus on wildfire. Then let we look at also emergency alert system dey, just like for flooding and the likes. Wey fire don happen, like wey the one dem wey know about fire business, the department don know for say this fire go cause trouble, set an alarm. Fire don wetin sef o, so make person be careful, make person make sure say e protect your property and protect your life. And also try for see how best other people dem go join for able for stop that fire dey. emergency alert system dey na your community? Ask yourself. Then wetin are the step dem? When are the numbers? Wetin? The let me say the number 6 question. Okay. After the emergency alert system, number 5 question, number 6 question. The community now get local code stem, local building code stem. Wey be say dem go use for fire prone areas dem, code stem wey dem dey use, wey be say if something happen under, quick dem don know for say na under e don happen. Then the number wetin? 7 question. Wetin are the steps wey I for take for make I go defend me area, me property, me home, me place, me town, me community? Wetin are the step dem wey we for take for make sure say we defend we sef, we protect we sef against wildfire? We for answer dat question dey. If we no answer dat question dey, okay, then we dey prepare we sef for trouble. Number 8 question. We for ask we sef, any fire resistant landscape practices go dey wey I go able implement so dat my property go be safe? Dat is fire resistant landscape practices. Wetin are the things dem wey I go dey do monthly, wey I go dey do every year, wey I go dey do every day for protect me property, for protect community from wildfire outbreaks, like na we lands, na we forest, na we reserve areas dem? Wetin are the daily routines? Wetin are the monthly routines? Wetin are the yearly routines for protect we landscapes dem? Then wetin are the point wey I for escape in case of any fire disaster? How I go able escape? How me go able escape for run away? Other mistake dey wey pipu dem can do, like yes, we can do am say for wetin? For tips dem. The way wey we can make windows dem. Side wey na fire prone area, know how you dey make your window also. Because sometimes the fire go happen, you dey inside room. Sometimes you no go get way again for comot go domot. And most of the time, window go easy for broke than domot. So like know how you dey build, you set your property so that you go get escape route in case of anything happen. Then number 10, how I go stay informed? How I go able get information about fire condition and update dem at dis area wey I don find myself so? How I go get information? How me go get? Because when you get information, na you go able prepare, get ready for any issue, for any problems. How me go get information? Like when you talk about like this, when you talk about fire alert apps, dem dey websites like the NASA website. You go able get update, dey even able get live fire update wey fire don happen na your area, maybe a distance off. You go able receive the alert. If you don set your alert for that, you dey receive the message na, if na email or so, you dey receive am for say dem don spot the satellite wey you register for alert for. Dem don spot how dem call am, fire outbreak na the so 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 place o, na your area wey you register for alert for. How you go get information so you go able evacuate the area very easily and try for wetin? Be safe. Dis na the last how dem call am, topic for today. Let we know for say today na the anniversary for salon. Make we not just go make dance, jump, outings, all this. Let we ask yourself dem question there. How best we don try for protect nature? How best we don try for keep things safe na we communities? How best we don try? How best? How far we don go for make sure say the nation safe? How far we don go for make sure say the water resources clean and safe for use. How far we don go for make sure say the swamp dem wey we suppose for plant with vegetables dem safe and clean, and dem no go build host dem dey like wetin dey happen so na currently na Makeni. Na Makeni me dey give reference to because I know dey. Na there I been dey before I dey move. So like make we know for say the way and manner how we dey treat nature na so nature get for respond to we. Na so nature get for respond to we. Dis no to magic, no to how dem call am, no to anything for say na thing wey be say na magic. No. How you treat nature na so nature dey respond to you. Let we be careful how we wetin handle nature, and let we know for say safety come first. Safety come first. Safety come first. Without safety, if you no consider safety for come first, sorry o, you still dey behind first. If you think say safety safety say na person dey go tell you wetin you for do, for you safety one pass person go tell you. Na why some people dem go don die before dem if na organization themself or the government dey go na so una for do na dis na im na the problem na. Na una sef for protect una sef, na una community. Na your responsibility for keep your life safe. Na your responsibility for keep his life safe and the other man im own life safe. No just think say I get for wait for make dem can tell you. You for always stay alert, you for always stay awake, no sleep. When e come to how dem call am protecting Mama Salon, the country, the nature, the natural resources, the trees, waters, the land, we get for make sure say we protect them. Let we know for say land, water and wetin trees are interrelated. Dem dey go together, and at the end of the day wey tree don grow fresh, e go must die, and wey e die, e go must left dry matter wey be say during the dry season the ten dency dey for make e catch fire and burn. So like we get for know for say we need for put things in place. Then let me just give una a clue about how fire business dey happen at Salon. The northern region dey get more fire than all the other regions na Salon, but the southern region and the how dem call am dey lost more trees, and when e come into fire business, the northern region dey lost less trees to fire business as compared to the eastern region. So we for be careful how dey manage we lands dem, how dey take care of we lands dem. At least today na dey wetin 63 anniversary wey be say we don spend 63 in the same how dem call am like e turn like na turntable or roundabout we just dey circle. Na like clock wey we comot 12 o'clock, na 12 o'clock we dey come back. So let we move in terms of protecting nature, moving forward. And I hope say in this aspect, the forest guards, according to wetin me be read, wey dem suppose of how dem suppose for function as the name implies, forest guards, dem go able for at least try for minimize the way and manner wey fire dey happen at the country. And also I dey beg the community leaders dem let we find ways for get the necessary materials for keep we sef alert for natural disasters. And Salon, especially for flooding and mudslide, If we not try for mitigate that or try for find solutions, it go continue for happen because nature no dey ask, nature no dey give back. Nature no dey go backward. Always e dey pay back based on wetin you do. E dey pay you back. So na dat dey happen so. Even as na Freetown and other areas, na Salone wey flooding and mudslide can happen, like especially like the mudslide wey be happen there wey na serious one. Let we know say na just the pinch of wetin nature capable of doing. Na just a pinch of that. If we no stop, we no try for put things straight, nature no wan know whether dey na the place o. Nature no wan know if na minister dey there, na honourable dey there, na president dey there, na poor man dey there, na rich man dey there, na young one dey there, na old one dey there, na pikin dey there, na school pikin dey there, na person wey no go school dey there. E no wan know. Natural disaster no wan know whether e meat e dey consume am, e dey eat am up, e dey destroy am. Anything meat e no dey say go calm. So let we know how we dey treat nature. If we no know how we dey treat nature, we go always fall palm mice. Let we answer dem question there. In the next videos, I go try for answer dem question there and try for tell una wetin you suppose for do. But I go divide dem because of this one. I just make am long because of today na the Independent Day. So una go watch am and una go subscribe to me channel and also follow me na my how dem call am on my Facebook page wey na Sierra Leone Agriculture and Nature. I dey purely talk on agriculture and nature. Okay? And how we go able influence leadership in relation, how leadership go able come inside for make sure say nature and agriculture become something profitable to mankind in Sierra Leone. No to thing wey go be say people dem see am as bad thing, like when you talk about agriculture, people dem dey associate am with poverty or this, that. No, na the opposite. Okay? All the nations wey develop, dem able feed themselves. Dem able get food for themselves. So try for get food for yourself. Even for your host, try for get food for your host. If you wan control your pikin dem, you wan control your woman, try for feed dem, give dem the best wey dem deserve. Then you be able tell dem for say today no go that you no dey go there. Because you know for say na you dey take care of am. So let we try for put things in place and protect our communities against natural disasters. I tell una plenty thank you. May God bless una. Me na Mark. Okay? I go come back later and give una more information and give una more lessons on nature or natural disasters. Okay? How nature get the power over us and how nature get a covenant with us and with God. Nature get a covenant with God and we. For say e dey provide for we, but we for treat am gently. If not that, e dey react. Tell una plenty thank you. God bless una all.